Hey everybody, what's up? Mr. Francis here with another edition of Reading with Mr. Francis. Excited, got a new book for you. It's going to be a great book. I hope that you like it. So, it is Where the Wild Things Are, story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. So, he is the author and the illustrator. It is a pretty quick book, so let's go ahead and get started. Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." And he was sent to his bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still!" and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." So there's no words on this page, so you kind of have to make up your own, maybe what they're dancing to or what they're romping to. Got to use your imagination. Kind of like Max is doing. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried out, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through the day. So where's Max headed now? And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. and it was still hot. I love this book because it teaches us to use our imagination, which sometimes takes us to wonderful places that we wish we could go, especially in this time where we're having to do school at home. Sometimes we have to use our imagination to maybe take us to some place, kind of like, over here. Nope, over there. Just kidding. See that picture on my wall of the beach? I love that picture because every time I look at it, I close my eyes and it makes me think that I'm on the beach again. So feel free to use your imagination at home, but don't forget that you still have people probably in your house that love you a lot, and you got to make sure that you give them some attention too. All right. So thank you so much for joining me on Reading with Mr. Francis. Stay tuned for more reading videos. Have a good one, guys. Bye.